Right, we're gonna test it on the point cap to be fair, because the other one it's a mech and the Gatomon takes bonus also from that. Alright, let's go, because I needed to have just a clear image and I... Oh, okay, this one also doesn't die, that's good. Right, here we can do a proper testing on this boss. And we lost also cooldown from the bot. Bro, if the bot it's gonna be better, I'm gonna cry so much. But for sure, the bot it's not better from the fox, because I tested that already. And they don't synergize with the fox, so we don't have to test that. Okay, I can tell you now that I am already 30 million above my average from Frontier to 210. By far better. Like, and I'm not using any other potions like I'm using usually on Frontier, like more crit or... Oh, actually we are on 100% crit because we are checking the pet. Okay. And my rotation was fucked up also, so if I do the rotation correct now and we are still lower... Yeah. Okay, let's go. 310 it was the number. You will see my gear soon because we're gonna change and equip almost everything. The only thing I can say is that when I was testing the other two pets, for me at least, it was almost the same damage. Fox was a bit ahead of the bat, like maybe 5 to 10 million, something like that. Yeah, there is no way we can reach 310 with the bat. And we are on correct rotation now. Almost. Not correct, but almost. Or maybe we can. All right. I'll tell you what, right? They are close, and I think they are close because of the, as I told earlier, because of the insignia that we have increasing 80% the damage to scorched. All right, for today I'm just gonna stay on that part. That yeah, right. Gatomon it's a bit better, but nothing insane. But I think it's because of the build that we had. Also, since Gatomon provides damage to mechs, case it can be more useful on Abyssal Frontier when it's the mech. And we have more protection for sure like that. Alright, I also jumped on the CN servers to check things thoroughly for Berserker specifically, which is what I'm interested in. But I think you can get a generic idea for all the classes as not so many things change. This is the Metal Garurumon mount, which is actually sick. You jump and you see how fast can you go. For our tests, I'm gonna only use the Blazing Elixir, which gonna activate us the elemental attribute, and let's go inside. I also done like 10 runs with each combination of pets and individually, and I'm gonna just comment after every single run and notify you all about the important things. Now, in our case right here, we're gonna summon of course a boss, because we need to check the damage on the boss. This is the boss from the Abyss Frontier. On purpose, I'm not using the mech, because Gatomon will get benefit out of that, and it might be a little unfair for the other two pets, because you're not fighting only Abyss Frontier, there are raids, and not everything is a mech. But have in mind that if you possess Gatomon, and the fight is a mech, this pet will bring a 4 to 5%, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's 4% increased damage against mechs. Now, what else do we need? I also have 100% crit. Let's put our attribute to standard and our element to 55. The reason I'm doing this is because my normal character has around 150 pyro enhancement, so I needed to get as close as possible with my main. The crit damage on the test servers, it's a little low because we can't actually equip insignias and stuff, but it's a complete class set. You have also your tier 3 weapon, so I truly believe that things are accurate, as I also did that on my live stream where I tested Gatomon in comparison with the bat, as I was using Bat and Crystal Fox. So without further ado, let's begin. Our first combination will be Gatomon and Crystal Fox, which is the most free-to-play approach, I would say, because, you know, the old players probably have Brilliant Crystal Fox, and the new ones can get Gatomon. Surprise, surprise, from the test I did, those two pets are quite similar. It's almost the same. Either you have Crystal Fox, either you have Gatomon, both of them can bring you the same results. So it's like this. I'm not gonna say that's the same pets, because, you know, they have different skills, but overall in terms of DPS, yeah, they bring almost the same damage. So let's begin. Nice and steady. Alright, so we're at 240 million using Gatomon and the Crystal Fox. Alright, let's change Gatomon with Agumon. I don't know what you might actually will be using on the first spot if you don't have the Fox from the purple ones, but I don't believe it would make a huge difference if you're not playing some kind of pyro build, because the Ghostflame bat was one of the greatest pets because of the VIK insignia that was boosting as well damage against Scorched. The other ones are like secondary and third tier pets, so let's go Crystal Fox and Agumon to see as well the difference here. Right. I mind that the damage that we did prior with Alright, we are at 249, but still, you get the idea that the difference it's not so noticeable, but still Agumon performs better. You can hear my chillness because I already done like 10 runs with its combination, and I can tell you that the damage from Gatomon and the Crystal Fox, the damage is very consistent. Now, when you switch to Agumon, sometimes you're at 250, sometimes I'm at 260, but I don't fell below 240, so it has a bigger scaling as it comes to min-maxing your total DPS. And lastly, for those that are planning to get both pets, let's see how Agumon and Gatomon performs together. I'll tell you what, right? This is why I said earlier that Gatomon is similar to Crystal Fox, because you'll see now that the damage will be very similar with our previous run. Let's begin. And we can fake here. Wasn't the greatest rotation as well. So the damage is quite similar using Gatomon and Agumon and Crystal Fox and Agumon. So what's the conclusion? The conclusion is, for our specific case at least, that we are playing Berserker. Playing Gatomon and Agumon will bring you same results as playing Brilliant Fox and Agumon. You won't notice the huge difference by using either Fox or Gatomon in your slot, but you'll surely notice difference if you're using Agumon as your second pet. I think that since most of the free-to-play Zergs already had the Ghostflame bat, it's a very fair trade to switch from bat to Agumon. If you haven't already used your gachas and waiting for a video like that, I already saw videos from other creators and they glazed a bit Gatomon that might be better and all. I don't know if Gatomon and Quakat might bring better results overall instead of having, for instance, Cat and Agumon, but for our specific case, Zerker at least, the results are those. Like, as I said earlier, did more than 10 runs and I couldn't pass 240 with playing Agumon and Crystal Fox or Gatomon. It wouldn't matter which one of those. I could reach 250. I could reach from 250 my high runs till 265. So I could do way more damage, 15 to 20 millions. Of course, those millions are transformed in some percentage based on your total combat power. Anyway, that was it for today. I hope you found the video helpful. Drop a like, it helps a lot. Happy grinding, stay sharp, and until next time, see ya!